Greetings, everybody. Today I would like to tell you about Toastmasters in my life. First of all, what is a Toastmaster International, as you see here? Toastmasters is a nonprofit organization which exists a little bit more than 90 years, which is focused on leadership skills and, first of all, public speaking skills. I have been attending Toastmasters for a little bit more than 4 years. This is why I can tell you freely that this is a place, or you need to look for your local Toastmasters clubs and participate in them. Why? First of all, look at this picture. What do you see? For participation in clubs, officers training, helping the club to fulfill its missions. The club doesn't exist just like a parasite. We have our own system, and many people coming to the meeting, they usually do not see what's happening behind the stage. What do we have? Here you see an agenda. Here we have a president who's opening the meeting, a Toastmaster who's rocking all the meeting, then prepared speeches. Maybe I'll have a picture later on. There are manuals which are given as you become a member of the club. And you see here we had 3 speakers at that day who prepared speeches by the manuals, and I'm going to record videos separately explaining some speeches from those manuals, because there is a route of succeeding, let's call it a Toastmaster career. By completing your speeches. Now, after the speakers have given their speeches, prepared speeches, there are unprepared speeches, table topic session. Table topic master, he prepares questions and asks people to come at the stage and give a so-called 2-minute pitch speech, but it is a 2-minute speech which should be structured with the introduction, body, and conclusion, where a person answers the question, yet if the person doesn't know how to answer a question, you can just, again, it's an impromptu session, you can improvise and talk about something that a person knows. Our club we have a couple clubs in the city I live in, and the cities I live in, to be more precise, and I attend in the English ones, which English is not a native language where I live in, yet there are people who come and develop their skills. This is why maybe for some of them impromptu speeches at first might be difficult, yet after going through this barrier, people become members and improve their public speaking skills, leadership skills, English skills, their knowledge of the language, of the vocabulary, and this is how they give speeches and improve. Now, evaluation session, which is one of the most important parts, also receiving feedback. Every speaker here, prepared speeches, has his own evaluator. Now, table topic evaluator is the person who evaluates the whole table topic session. Also, as you see here, there's a technical team, a counter, timer, and grammarian. They all give their reports at the end. A counter counts the crutch words and sounds, such as Grammarian, of course, keeps track of the grammar usage. Timer is a very important person during the meeting. Looks at the time, how much we have. And the president closes the meeting. Now, I briefly explained on how our meeting goes. And now I'm just going to show you a little bit more. I'm going to show you what Toastmasters gives outside of the meeting. Here we have a great community of people who are ready to improve, with whom you have, it's basically your pool of those with whom you have things in common. And Toastmasters International, this was our meeting of officers. This was a meeting where people came, the people who wanted to become presidents of the club. I didn't reach the title of president, but I'm a vice president of education, and I'm the person who, I'm the person who makes this agenda and gathers people who calls people to take this role. Now, this is our small community of officers who have roles in the club: president, vice president education, VP membership, treasurer. So I'm going to explain about these roles in other videos. This also was our officers training. So you see there's a community of people. It's not just a small organization. It's very widespread around the world, and people are always, new people are joining. And even in the previous photo that you just saw, there are people from different clubs and from clubs from different cities even coming in. And what's more important is that some of them even get out of this part of the world and study, they work abroad, where, let's say in the United States, where English is a native language. And Toastmasters helps a lot, since this is a good way to get, maybe to get to your clients, maybe to get to those who can get you to the clients. And this is a great way of showing your responsibility, your approach to being helpful to the community, and showing that you are also familiar with, let's say, presentation, giving skills of giving presentations. And of course, public speaking is valuable in each and every role. Again, this was a meeting with its own theme. And also, this is a great way to gather and solve some mysteries. Let's say, what's in a box, what's in a black box, so we had to solve that. Again, they're impromptu speeches. They're always creative ways of answering, and of course, because they're always creative questions, and different people, they have different approaches. Now, this was a meeting where we presented a demo meeting of our club at a British council, where people come and pay for trainings to improve their knowledge of the language. This was our team. You talking to me? Now, this is a photo from debates. We had a debates whether graffiti should be allowed or should be banned. Of course, both teams won. And this was a certificate in appreciation for successful participation in the debates tournament. I love my grandma was one of the themes. Yet I do love my grandma. That's me performing. So you see that everything you do there in the club, people are happy. As you see, everything you do there in the club is pretty much recorded. And this is one of the meetings in the other club. You see how many people there are. And it's amazing when a club has people from different clubs from different places. This is a timer, except if we don't have, this club didn't use the timer cards, but they used the traffic light, which is even more creative. This is, you see here is a presentation of the speaker. Speakers are audience is listening. Somebody's writing something, notes. Others are evaluators. So there's a whole system. We work just like an organism. And when you perform on stage, as you see, there are many amazing people with whom you can engage. And as you perform on stage, you feel more confident. There are many, many, many advantages that you receive. You always get good feedback, strict yet positive. Even if you're told that you do something wrong, you should expect a person telling you how to be better. This is what we do. We tell others how to be better. Now, I hope this video didn't exhaust you. What I wanted to say is that Toastmasters is an amazing, amazing community. And even if you're traveling somewhere abroad and you do not know where to go, for example, you're in a new city, you do not know where exactly to go, and it's like couch surfing. You just can go to Toastmaster meeting, attend the meeting, after the meeting or during the meeting, tell people that, hey, I'm new to the city, but I'm a Toastmaster member somewhere else. And this is how I did, for example, when I was in Brussels. I engaged with people. Sadly, I was there only for a few days, but I got some information about the markets. I was talking to people in French, which is a rare event. So this opens new possibilities, maybe for people even to invite you to their place, and Toastmasters opens doors to even improving what you have in your career and on your job. Every time you get not this certificate precisely, but for completing the first manual or for the manuals, these awards are getting mailed to your boss, so that your boss sees that, hey, my employee is also participating in this club. The person knows how to engage with the public, or maybe I can hire the person to do this and that. This is a great, again, option to show other people what person you are. And as you see, we're very united. We are eager to learn, and we always support each other. So again, I encourage you to go to Toastmasters. One moment. Let's say toastmasters.org or international. Look, this is Toastmaster Ukraine, now Toastmasters International. I also, one moment, there it is. Every Toastmasters journey starts with a single speech. Great phrase. You see here that there's a lot of information for you, and you can find a club near you. Search now, tools that you can use, your video library, public speaking skills, Toastmaster magazines that I also give you. This was a recently 19th anniversary. So there, you see the community is very, very active. And this is why being a member, you're never bored. And even if you don't like it at your club, you can go to a different club. Usually there are a few of them in one city. So start your journey and check if Toastmasters is for you. I think it is. Thank you.